mic check. So just talking to the mic and just count up to like 408.
Okay. 285, 6,000,
No,
592.
that's not bad.
Keep going.
Keep going
Okay.
to another 10.
Another 10, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Okay, Mark.
13, 14, 15,
Nice. Wow, you
16.
sound great. Okay. That sounds perfect. Okay, so how do we sound on this thing?
Restarting it right now.
Oh, okay, so we don't do start right now. We can. I wonder if John's on the way here. That's the big question. Do it all in.
So
Okay.
Do we get to split John's drink?
Yes, you do.
What does John usually drink?
I don't know. What do you drink? He's been on here before. I don't know what he drinks. So
We can figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can tell you the story about the show in the meantime while we're waiting. It's an hour long, and we turn on the mics, and then we turn them off after 60 minutes. Pretty much everything that goes on in between is just the show. So we don't really edit anything or screw around with it unless you want us to.
Okay.
And if you want us to take anything out, it's $20 a word. So that's our only revenue stream either. We don't make any money doing this at all. So that would be great if you want to fuck up anything. There's no FCC.
Nice.
You can say anything you want. It's just on the internet only. It doesn't go anywhere near a radio station. So you can say anything you want about anyone you want in any language you want. And there's no cell phone. You can keep your cell phone turned on. You can take calls or make calls or text people or get texts or anything during the show. We don't mind about that either. And that's about the whole thing. So have I forgotten anything, Chris? That's it. It's pretty simple. So we just don't. I'm not going to be rude and look at my phone, but I do have to have a clock. So I have to glance down at that once in a while. Here he is, John. Dude.
Y'all started?
No, we're just getting warmed up. This is Laurie.
Nice to meet you, baby.
This is Mark. Dude, you're a sport. Thank you so much. What are you drinking today?
Water.
Just water?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. I'll get you hooked up with a glass of water. Oh, maybe you can do that, Grayson. That'd be awesome. Okay, cool. That's a great idea. Rather than the phone. Yeah. Okay. Is that the new one? That's not the new one.
That is the new one.
That's the new one. Oh my God, how great is this? How exciting. Okay, let's just do a quick headphone and check on you, John. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
How do you sound to yourself?
Sound pretty good.
Do you sound loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay, is that good? You look nice. Yeah. So I gave these guys a rundown of how the show works, and it's an hour long, and there's no FCC. You can say anything you like. You know the whole drill.
I had a good practice.
Yeah, I'll tell you the whole story. I'll tell you guys why we're doing this in a minute. Okay, so here's my watch. Oh no, how did I fuck that up in 1 second? How did I possibly do that? I don't want the alarm, I want the stopwatch. Okay, Chris, you ready?
Yeah, it's going to see you.
Okay. I can just put that there. That looks change our section, isn't it? So what's that? That's not minutes, right?
No. That's seconds.
Okay. Thank God. I was thinking, how did we use that? So, Chris, can you turn me up?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, cool.
Which song should we play? Number 2. Just that one? You play number 1 and number 2.
We might have time for 2.
Okay.
We'll start off with 2 and then go to 1, or
1 and 2.
okay. In case we only have room for 1, though, is 1 okay?
1 is fine.
All right. I'm going to stop and start again. This is exciting. I usually have an actual clock, but I forgot it. So now I'm
Let's
going
hope your phone
with, I'm
doesn't
going with tech. We'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Till we get to an hour. Someone will tell us when we get to an hour. Okay, I like that. We've got a plastic bag with money in it.
Yep.
That's encouraging.
You know what it's worth.
Yeah. You got some water? Okay. You ready?
Yeah, promise. Wherever these songs
Oh, are you loading them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
30 seconds at most.
All right, 30 seconds away from excitement. I'm sure there's all sorts of stuff I've forgotten today. But, so we're doing this on Facebook Live as well, if this is working.
really?
If
Great.
this is working. Is it working, you guys?
Yeah.
We're just going to find out. This is the mic, this is the Facebook mic.
Okay.
So we don't know if we can hear anything on that The only thing with these mics is you have to stay right on these mics. It's pretty. We bought these cheap, shitty mics on Amazon, so that's kind of the only downside to a super professional look. Otherwise, I think it's going pretty well so far, don't you? Yeah. I think it's going to be a stellar show, given Facebook. Okay. Righto, this time we're not fucking around. I'm serious. Oh, look, there's my dog. Anyone want to see a photo of my dog lying on the bed?
Yeah.
You can't really see him because of all the stuff over him. Reminders, confirmed guests for next week. I don't worry about that. Okay, Chris, I'm going to start it.
Alright.
It's been 2 seconds and so far so good. Do you hear anything?
You don't hear the music?
No.
No.
Alright, what the hell?
I don't know. Do I have to push anything?
It's like a true silent disco.
Right.
Oh, it's one of those buttons over there. Yeah.
John, is this your music?
Yes.
It's
Can you just sing
fantastic.
for us?
Good.
Here you go.
Is it the send button over there?
There it is. Got it? Alright, I'm here to start it then.
Okay, back to the beginning. Stop, resume. No. Stop, reset. Is this it? Can you start it over?
Yeah. What's wrong?
Can you start it from the beginning?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. That's it? That's the
Here's the
beginning?
beginning, yeah.
Oh, that's not his music.
No, this is the theme to the show.
He must be starting then.
Yeah, this is it. This is the show. I think so, anyway. It's Happy Hour again from Uptown New Orleans. Hello, I'm Grant Morris. Happy Hour is part of the family of shows on the podcast network. It's NewOrleans.com. When you walk into a bar in New Orleans and you pull up a bar stool, you never know who's going to be sitting on either side of you. What you do know is no matter what they look like, what they're wearing, whether they just got out of a limousine or just out of jail, they're going to be happy to talk to you. Because that's New Orleans and this is Happy Hour, a cocktail-fueled 60 minutes of random conversation with folks who have nothing in common. Other than we're all New Orleanians in a bar, today we're at the fabulous Wayfair on Ferret Street, which is not just a bar, it's also a restaurant where they serve handcrafted food and spirits. They have a whole new menu here, by the way. Have any of you guys been here before?
I have.
John Grow is here, making his second appearance, but actually only his first appearance on Happy Hour, which is a longer story.
Great place though.
Laurie Tipton is here as well. Laurie, have you ever been here?
This is my first
Your
time.
first time at
I
Wayfair.
rarely can say that, but this
Really,
is my
this is your first time. You never forget your first.
You never do.
Okay, that's great. And Mark Berger is here as well.
Second
Hey, Mark.
time.
Second time at Wayfair. What are you
sir.
drinking? Just beer? You're halfway through your first pint already.
Citradelic IPA.
Citradelic.
Yes, sir.
That sounds good. You don't have to call me sir, but it is nice, though.
My parents sent me to a boarding school where they beat the shit out of us.
Did they really?
Yes, sir.
Your parents beat the shit out of you or the people at the boarding
The people at the boarding school.
school? What sort of people were they?
Catholic brothers.
Really?
Brothers of Sacred Heart must be.
Yes, sir. St.
They-
Stanislaus.
St. Stanislaus, where's that?
Based St. Louis.
Really?
I
You
went
went?
to Catholic high school in Baton Rouge, had the same brothers.
Really? They beat the shit out of you as well?
Yeah, brother said, brother, why did you hit me across the face? You were goofy.
Wow. Across the face?
Oh, yeah.
You got hit across the face as well?
Yes, sir. We were one of the last schools with corporal punishment.
Well, corporal punishment is one thing, but hitting across the face, is that part of it? Let's reenact it.
Absolutely.
Let's do it, Laurie. Your brother. What was the
Feeling
worst guy?
strong.
What was the worst guy's name? Mark. What was your worst guy's name that hated him?
Well, he's like a father to me, but his name was Brother Joseph.
Brother Joseph. Well, he was actually Jesus' father, Brother Joseph.
He was also a Golden Glove boxer, supposedly killed somebody in the ring, and
my.
became a brother because of that.
Holy crap! And he knocked the shit out of you.
Yes, sir.
When he was a Golden Glove professional boxer.
Yes, sir.
That doesn't sound right, does it? What kind of a person is? What kind of religion is that they want to beat up people? And who was the worst guy you had?
Well, we had
John?
brother Robert who we didn't like, and he's the one who hit it across the face or whatever. We also had brother Gordon who hit everybody their freshman year, and then he was your best friend your sophomore year.
Oh, really? So Brother Gordon
Good cop, bad
and
cop.
Brother Joseph.
Yeah, he was. He was the rite of passage. You got through his class, he was your best friend the rest of the time in high school.
And did you think it's fucked you up in any way, or
Not
you just
that part
got
of it.
a-
I mean, the whole Catholic all boy high school. I mean, There's some social issues amongst a lot of guys.
Did you drop the soap?
No, I never dropped. I held on a second.
John, were you in a boarding school as well?
No, mine was just, no.
You're a day
Yeah.
student, and so, but Mark, you were in a boarding school.
Yes,
So
sir.
where did you come from? Where were you living?
I'm from New Orleans.
So your parents lived in New Orleans, and they sent you off to Mississippi to school.
Yeah, I went to Ben Franklin. It's a smart school. I was too smart for Ben Franklin, so they shipped me off.
Really?
Really?
I thought Ben Franklin you had to be super smart to go to.
I was smart, kind of a badass.
Wow. Wait.
And the same brothers that do St. Stanislaus and Catholic Guy and Baton Rouge also do Brother Mark here in town.
Really?
So a lot of, I bet we have some brothers that we know each other.
Some brothers put their hands on us.
And no one's put their hands on you in any other way than physical violence. No one tried to have sex with you, did they?
No, sir.
That's good at least. You're telling the truth about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What
I'm not
about you,
saying it
John?
doesn't
'Cause-
happen,
But look how attractive you are, though.
He's still smiling.
What did you, when you think some guys would be attracted to you?
Oh, there's plenty of guys in the city that are attracted to me.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Oh, half my family and friends are gay, so.
Half of your family is gay.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Which half is that?
Both. My mom is a lesbian. Her first cousin's a lesbian. My dad's brother's gay. My dad's uncle's gay.
So that is pretty much half.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your family, Lori? How many gay people in your family?
My mother was gay, and I have a child that I co-parent. My child has 3 fathers, and 2 of them are gay. They're a gay couple. So,
Okay, this is off to a good start already. You've got 3, your kid has 3 fathers.
my kid has 3 fathers.
Okay, let's figure it out.
Okay.
So the original father,
So my partner is Andy, and him and I could not have children together.
is against the law.
Well, we've been together I think at that point 10 years, and Andy was like, I never want to have a baby with you ever because you're insane. So I'm going to have a vasectomy. And I was like, okay, that's cool, because if I want a baby, I'm going to have a baby.
This is after 10 years.
Yeah, this is after like 10 years. So he had a vasectomy, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then, time went on, and for myself, I decided that I really wanted to have a child. And I told him, that I'd like to have a child. And I think he thought, it's kind of like a lot of other things, when I'm like, I want to be a notary, or I want to, do this or that.
Right.
Yeah, I think he thought it would just pass. It didn't, obviously. So I had met Lee Kyle, who is my son's birth father, and had asked him, just on an offshoot one night. I was like, hey, so I know you don't know me really well, but you're really nice and kind, and you're very tall and good at math, and would you be interested in maybe procreating with me? And he was like,
What are the hours?
yeah, absolutely. So let's do that. So there was a lot of back and forth. Both my partner Andy and Lee's partner Clint were not really sold on the idea
So
to begin with.
Lee's gay.
Lee is gay.
So he doesn't like to knock out women as a...
Well, no, he was great. He was fine with it. His partner was not so much into they didn't really think that they would ever have children, So, but me and Lee are very, we had made up our mind. We're pretty hard-headed individuals. And so we moved forward with it, thinking, that it would take 6 months to a year for me to get pregnant. We did at-home turkey baster style, no sex whatsoever. Yeah.
No sex.
No
That's
sex.
wow. That's what
No
I was
sex.
picturing. I was
No.
picturing actual sex.
No,
Were you
no
guys
sex.
picturing actual sex?
I was hoping for
I
it.
thought that's
Yeah.
where you were
I
going.
hope everybody
Yeah.
was thinking about it.
Oh, now the turkey
Was it
baster.
during Thanksgiving season?
It was not, unfortunately. It was during February, and
Just as well, because
and
you wouldn't want to use that turkey baster
it was
for the turkey.
not for the gravy. I feel like that would be very bad for what was going on. No, but it worked the first time, the very first time.
Okay, so walk us
Yeah.
through it, actually, because I don't think I've ever actually met anyone who's done this with an actual turkey baster. Have you guys?
Well, no, it's not. So you don't.
You're in a
actually,
rock and roll band, John, so you've probably heard a lot of good stories.
So you don't use an actual turkey baster. What you use is a syringe without a needle. And you order this on the internet, and when you Google, artificial insemination at home, it just brings you to a bunch of lesbian blogs.
Okay.
So then you have to sort through all of that, and then you finally get to an order form for basically a box that comes in the mail. And it's got a couple needleless syringes and some specimen cups, the same stuff you'd find at the doctor's office.
A box for your box.
Exactly. So then, and then the instructions say to, have your donor, ejaculate into one of these cups, and then you are to quickly suck it up into the syringe, and then gently bathe your cervix with it. Now,
Gently, but that's
I
where-
remember this.
Boys
That's
are going
where-
for a ride.
Yes.
This is where it gets a bit interpretive. Gently baked.
Well,
this
I
is when you
remember
like
this,
cooking, and
yeah.
the recipe's got sort of an add to taste. Well, you know,
So, because I was like, well, what
Gently.
happens if you, well, apparently,
It's not
you know,
gentle.
yeah, you have to do it gently, or
Do you
it
know
just,
where your
just goes
cervix is? That's the
everywhere.
first.
I do.
Okay. Did you
I
have
had
to
to
look
Google
that up?
it, yes.
Okay. So where's that? How far up is that?
Oh, well, it depends on the lady, honestly.
Well, in your
where
case.
I have a very shallow vagina.
Shallow vagina. Okay. So can you feel your
It's
cervix?
very
with your-
judgmental. Vagina. It's quite shallow.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. But did you know that about yourself before you started knocking yourself up with a
Yeah,
syringe?
I knew that about myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty familiar with it.
Shallow vagina. Okay. So you know where your cervix is.
Yeah,
So
so-
you just have to get the syringe up there to touch it.
You don't even have to get it so far up to touch it, just to kind of get it close to that area and then depress it very slowly, the syringe. And then you put your legs up against the wall, kind of in a yoga style position. And
Mark
then,
is a yoga teacher. I see you
no,
pointing
no,
at Mark.
no,
when you say-
I actually am a certified yoga teacher too.
So you're both yoga teachers.
We both can put our legs over our head.
Yes, we can.
Really? Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you ever done anything with a turkey baster or shallow vagina cervix people?
No.
No. Okay. So that's one difference. Okay.
So, and then they recommend if you're open-minded that you masturbate afterwards, because they say if you have an orgasm, that's going to help bring the sperm into your cervical opening.
If you're open-minded.
Yeah, and I'm totally open-minded.
Okay.
So-
And are you masturbating then with the father in the room?
Oh no, 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 no,
Jesus.
no, no. He did
He
his
jerks
business.
off.
Yeah, he jerked off, did his business, and then he just left.
What's he doing
just,
now? He's gone out for a drink.
Right now, he actually.
Not now,
Oh.
but I mean after the. Well, right, well, that would be interesting too. But after the event, he just.
Well, it
He
was
just went out.
it always happened at my house, so he just left, and I didn't really ask him because he wasn't my boyfriend, so I really didn't give a
Didn't
shit
care
where
where
he
he's
was.
going. Right.
He fell asleep. Totally all right.
How did you actually meet Lee?
Lee was actually the first time I met him, he was in a theatrical production with my partner Andy. They did Welcome to Desire. It was Nari Tomasetti's piece that she did that was a play on Streetcar Named Desire. It
Okay.
was at the Always Lounge. And they were
So
in
the
that
guy's
show
a gay
together.
actor.
Yeah, well, he's actually a fabric artist. He made this dress I'm wearing
It's
today.
a great dress. It's got
Yeah.
what Dr. Seuss
Dr. Seuss
things all
books.
over it.
Yeah, this was my birthday present.
Important here's who was on your breast.
Yes. Because he likes to be in a box at some point.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's a cool dress. And what's the copyright issues with that? I guess nothing.
I don't, thanks. Now there's going to be a lot.
I think we can take photo. We've got our own problems with photos on the internet. I guess we can take a photo of that and put it on the internet. Can we, Alison?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I've already put it on the internet.
Ah, okay, so don't worry about that. Well, what an exciting start to Happy Hour that's been. Okay, so you got knocked up.
I got knocked
Okay,
out.
now what's your actual partner's name? Andy.
Andy
I have to
is
write
my
these
partner.
down.
Yeah, it
Andy,
gets a little confusing.
Andy and Lee. What's Lee's partner's name?
Clint.
Clint. They're good names too, aren't they? This is good for the movie. You don't have to change their names or anything.
No.
Okay, so now you're knocked up, and Andy says you're insane. He doesn't even. Why would he want to be with you?
I don't know. I ask him that all the time, and his answer is, "You're an ass."
Your ass.
That's always the answer.
Okay.
I'm like, "Why are you with me?" And he's like, "You're ass."
So that's a joke, obviously.
I don't know. Honestly, it's been on
She's
this.
sitting down. She's
Yeah.
terrified.
You can get a lot of good ass without putting up with insane and a baby and everything.
I
you know.
guess. I mean, I think that
Must
with
be
me, you
something.
kind of know what insanity you're getting. I lay the cards on the table. There's no surprises with me. It's pretty much out there. So it's kind of like you could go with what you know and you're comfortable with, or you could go out there and maybe try. But there's crazier people than me.
Are you single, Mark?
I have a girlfriend.
Okay. And how long have you been together?
2 years.
Okay.
10
Is she
years.
crazy?
Y'all all are. Yeah, she's 10 years older, so I got a cougar.
Nice.
She's 10 years older.
Yeah, two
Okay.
kids.
She's got 2 kids already.
Yeah,
Okay.
13 and 17.
Wow, she's a long way along with the kids, so you don't have to worry about that. They're sort of independent.
Yep.
What do they think of you?
I'm the cool guy that just hangs around all
Right.
the time.
You're not the guy that had sex with my mom or anything where they freak out.
Oh, I hope they're not thinking about that, but I'm sure that's what
13
they're
and
thinking.
17. I don't know. Are they girls or boys?
17-year-old's a girl, and the 13-year-old's a boy.
So they're kind of like a brother/boyfriend.
Right.
That's a pretty cool setup. And how did you guys meet?
She asked me to help